Well, this time Sunday, it'll be dark outside, or darker. The clocks roll back early that morning as daylight saving comes to an end. And as the days get shorter, drivers get weary and the roads get slicker. Police say there will likely be more accidents in some places more than others. CTV's Louise Hartland reports.
Over 100 fatal accidents I've done in my career, this accident stands out the most.
8 years ago, Sergeant Mike Barkley was one of the first officers to respond to a tragic accident that killed 4 young people at the intersection of the Trans-Canada Highway and Mackenzie.
I still remember driving up right to this spot and looking out, and the first thing I saw was Chantel there in the roadway. And I just knew when I got out of my police car and radioed it in and saw all the other people that were badly injured that I knew I was one of the worst accidents in my career.
One of the worst accidents at one of the island's most notorious intersections.
It routinely is the top intersection for crashes on Vancouver Island. 2010 we had about 75 motor vehicle incidents here, and we're well on our way to matching that number this year as well.
With the time change this weekend, evening rush hour will be in the dark.
It takes a person about a second and a half to react to something, and if you don't see it until it's right on you, you're not going to have any time to react to that, stop, and the collision will likely occur.
The roads are going to be darker, and they're going to be driving much more slowly, as well as the visibility for pedestrians and cyclists is really, really poor. So we want to make sure that we are aware of those people on the road.
The Integrated Road Safety Unit is stepping up enforcement in the Capital Region's top 5 dangerous intersections. There are 2 in Saanich, Mackenzie and the TCH, and the Pat Bay Highway at Sayward. The other 3 are in Victoria, Hillside and Shelbourne, Douglas and Finlayson, and the 7-way intersection where Douglas, Government, Gorge Road East and Hillside Avenue all meet. Drivers without seatbelts, on their cell phones, running red and yellow lights, and speeding will all be targeted. The 17-year-old driver behind the wheel of this car was going 150 kilometers an hour when police say he lost control.
And this one is really a collision that we can always look at that helps remind us why we have these kind of intersection enforcements, high-risk driver enforcements.
Enforcement that gives this officer a ray of hope. A tragedy such as this will never happen again. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Saanich.